Hi there. One of the most common defenses that is used in a birth injury lawsuit relating to HIE, hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, is that the injury is due to a genetic malformation, not a lack of oxygen during labor and delivery. We as birth injury attorneys have to fight that constant battle. And the way that we do that is twofold. First, we get a genetic expert. Geneticists are very common in the world of birth injury because we always have to prove that it wasn't a genetic issue, but rather a labor and delivery malpractice issue. But not only that, geneticists exist because there are a lot of genetic malformations that occur in babies across the world. But what geneticists do is they are able to exclude a genetic malformation in a case based on various factors. They'll do testing, they'll see the genes of mom and dad, and they'll be able to trace back to the baby and be able to say, no, this had nothing to do with a genetic malformation or maybe even a pharmaceutical malformation. This was something to do with labor and delivery and an incident that happened then. The second way that we prove that the HIE was caused by malpractice and not by a genetic malformation is that we get the experts who actually can prove that a oxygen deprivation incident occurred and that was the sole cause of the HIE. Those experts will use various records such as the fetal heart monitoring strip, the MRIs and ultrasounds after birth, and be able to piece together a timeline to show to the jury and the judge what exactly happened and why that incident of lack of oxygen actually caused the injury at hand. If you have a baby or a loved one has a baby who suffered from HIE and you are hearing genetic malformation might have been the cause of that HIE, they may not have fully understood exactly what happened. And if that's the case, you might have a birth injury lawsuit. It's very imperative that you speak to a birth injury lawyer and understand your rights and see whether or not you have a claim that you can actually make. My name is Adam Funk. I am a birth injury lawyer, and I'd be happy to chat with you about your case.